welcome to part 2 of today's video. I have just put a bale of hay into these guys, and I think I'm going to have a little play with the GPS unit that Stephen set up with as, was it 2 weeks ago? Something like that, I think. So yeah, I'm going to have a little play with that, see what we can do with it, so check out that a little bit later. Meter's looking very nice and clean, and the MX bale grab is on. Oh, fantastic. Picks up them square bales. I did a little short about it just a second ago. Also picks up the round bales like I've just dropped in there, and we don't have to change anything. We just go from one to the other, and it makes life easy. If anyone knows anyone that works at MX, then tell them to get in contact with me. You can find out through my website or whatever. Because we've got 2 of them. We've got 2 buckets. I'm always banging on about them, and it'd be really, really great if we could just have a conversation about swapping that bucket there. I want to swap it for a new one. And gosh, I'll just show you. I'm open and honest about everything. So this auger's just getting to the point where it's getting a little bit worn now for our liking. It's still fine if you didn't want to use them, but they're just getting to the point of, yeah, it needs some money spending on it. The bucket's absolutely fantastic. Like, there's literally nothing wrong with the exterior of the bucket. It's just that we've used it that much that the auger's just getting a little bit worn. And yeah, it's like, do we swap out the auger and change these bits? Or do we just try and do a deal and swap the bucket in and get a fresh new one? Everything will be brand new on it. But to be honest, there's nothing wrong with the bucket. It's just the auger in there is a little bit worn. Do somebody years and years and years of service, but I just don't. It's our main thing. I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 of them, just in case one breaks down. Because when it does, it can be like a day until we get it fixed, and we ain't got a day. We've got like 6 or 8 hours between feeding, so yeah, we need it fixed straight away. So yeah, anybody know anybody who works at MX in marketing or something like that, tell them to get in contact with me, because I'd love to chat to them. Business. Alternatively, if anybody knows of a bucket that will do the same job as what we do with that, then also let me know. I know there's one called Emily, from Emily, sorry, that is like, it's got a chain drive on the bottom, and I think that looks fantastic, but I've no experience of it. So again, if anybody does have any experience of using the Emily bucket that sort of can feed out silage, let me know what you think of it, because I want to know, because I'm thinking about swapping that one. So actually, time's ticked by, because my dad's just had one of his friends over, so we've just been looking around the farm, and yeah, feeding up time first, I think. Let's get this ticked off out of the way, and then we can see if we can get on that GPS job. So I'm using the MX bucket now that we were talking about earlier. You can see the door comes up, the meal comes out. I like it, it's fairly simple, the door's very big, so it can let big lumps of meal out, and yeah, it does work well. But it just might be getting to the point where we should think about swapping it, I think. Well, nothing wrong with it, it's just, yeah, getting a little bit warm, that's all. There we go, that's all these cattle fed now. Easy peasy, job done. These guys are new ones in, so they're just eating a little bit at a time, and lots of hay. My dad's took me off feeding round now. He's going to feed the rest of the cattle. That means that I can get a mix going, put all these machines away that need to go away, and hopefully, I'm trying to get this GPS thing in, but yeah, we're going to try and sort that out in a minute. Before everything starts getting noisy, clean mixer mentions again, because it's spotlessly clean. Ben Harper, congratulations, he's recently got engaged. Well done, Ben. She said yes. Seth Cuppet, he's 4. What an age to be. I wish I was 4 again. Oh God, all life ahead of your business. Richard Haywins, 53. So happy birthday to Richard, happy birthday to Seth, and congratulations to Ben. Thank you very much for raising money for Yorkshire Air Ambulance. You're all fantastic. I think we're nearly at 3,500. We're not far off it anyway. We're not far off it. We need a few more donations to get there, but we're winning. We're winning. Last minute mix mention as well. Caden Malice, who's 9. I'll put you on tomorrow, but I just wanted to, if it was today, let you know today. Right, let's see if we can get this GPS then To work. It's just going to get the satellites and stuff. We'll reconvene when it gets them up. So brilliant, we're all hooked up to the phone, this thing, and look, we've got 1 centimetre accuracy, which is fantastic. 42 satellites, oh brilliant. So I just need to work out now how to do an AB line, and then we can do something a bit exciting. Right, I've got the straw blower on here, just blasting it into these cattle, and then we're going to just try something a little bit extra. So we'll have a look at this CHC nav. Is it going to be able to pick up? Oh yeah, I think we can just about see the screen. It's hard to see, isn't it, on the phone? Yeah, this is bad. So I've not really done much with this, but I'll just press the AB line. Create new line. Right, okay, so I'm guessing we click A, and then we'll start our line. I guess we can go pretty much any speed that we like. And it's drawing a line on the screen, if we can see that. Probably can't. Oh, I should have done this in the day. I knew I should have done this in the day. Right, I'll just drive it around this bale a bit because I know how close it can get sometimes with the rear of that. Right, now we're going inside the shed. Now, it looks like it still knows where we are. It looks like we could do with some lights on. That's better. Little robin there. We'll get to here and we'll stop. So we'll stop by pressing B. Boom, saved. Right, now let's see if it does it. Hopefully it does, fingers crossed. Right, so I'm backing up the yard now. Just gonna do like something similar to what maybe Andy would do in the morning. Oh, ay, let's get backed up. Right, so then we'll drive in to somewhere where we need to be on the line, and then we want to click down here. There's the Autosteer button. Watch the wheel. Right, it's bleeped at me. So now the tractor can steer itself while we're blowing straw out. And then remember, it went a little bit around this bale of hay here. So it's coming out, wobbling the line, then it should tuck itself back in, following exactly the same course as I went down. Even now, when we're inside the shed, so it's still picking up the signal. Yeah, it's not picking up as many satellites, but it's still picking them up a little bit, even though we're in the shed. How good is that, eh? The wonders of modern technology is just fantastic. Will we ever use this feature? I don't know. I'll leave it up to Andy. I'll leave it on here so that he can use it if he wants to. You know, it's not, I don't think it's going to revolutionise his life. It's not really meant for driving around a yard, but as a bit of fun and a bit of a show how this thing works, it's there, isn't it? You know, you have an inexperienced person on here, literally jump in, press that button, just keep your eye on the spout at the back there. The tractor's going to steer itself, it's not going to run into anything, and job should be a good one. You still need to watch what you're doing though, because I saw it earlier day. Somebody GPS, big class, tracks on the back, took out a pylon. So yeah, he's going around the yard with the GPS on, really the best thing to do. I don't know, but it works, it shows it works, doesn't it? It's just the wonders of modern technology. Get to the point where they'll have an angle sensor between here and there, and then it'll be able to back itself up, and we won't need somebody sat here like me on the seat. It'll just be able to do it for it, won't it? But you know, I think that's a bit off. I mean, we're getting driverless cars now, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point, surely. Right, we'll try it again here because it looks like I've got the screen working. So we press that one, then we press A, and that means we can start driving them down here, and it'll put the line in. Right? So I'm going to drive fairly close to everything. My dad's probably thinking like, what is he doing? We'll have to get around this gate a little bit. So we'll get around that gate. And then we'll tuck it back in. When we're doing these AB lines, we can start and stop if we want. So if my dad wants to stop us, we'll be alright. We can carry on. Keep on going down here. Just watching the water troughs and things like that. The little bits that stick out. And with this being RTK, so it will follow this line to 1 to 2 centimetre accuracy for like ever. Like the line never shifts, and that's the issue you get with Autosteer that's not RTK. Right, so if we can get this to focus again. Get it to focus. Yeah, there we go. So we press B. Saved. Simple as that. So it'll follow that line, that wobbly line. I could put a straight line in if I wanted to, but I like to put wobbly lines in at a minute for this way of doing around the yard. You need to just get in and out in different places. Now, if I spun round, it should follow exactly the same line as what we've just made going this way. So now all I have to do is drive somewhere near, which I am, press that button, and the steering wheel comes active. And there we go, look. We're following up exactly the same line as we did before. If we want to stop, we just stop. Not sure what happens if we pull on the steering wheel. I think we have to press the button to turn it off. What happens if we grab it? No, you're just fighting against it, really. Just wait for me, Dad. It does look nice now that the TM's a bit cleaner. We're going to baste. So right now I am straw blowing and not steering. Has anybody else set auto steer up on the straw blower? Am I a world first? I don't know. I don't think many people have an idea of doing this. It's a bit daft, really, but you know, when you got the toys to play with, let's play with them. If you remember, it went around the gate, so it should throw me out a little bit away from this gate. It says, no, it's run me into it. Okay, so that's pretty cool actually. I thought you had to press the button on there, but you can just press this red button and then it turns it on, and then you're like, oh, okay, I want to take control again. Press the red button and we're back on. Ah, oh, that's much better. That's much better than leaning for the screen. I'm just sort of learning as I go along. I mean, I could ring Stephen up and just ask him all these questions, but it's nice just to get on and have a little play yourself, really, and work your way around it. Yeah, it's fun. Another go. Press the button. Oh, she fetches it in. That's it. We're back on the line. I could just do with changing settings a little bit just to dampen the steering response down. Oh, it's getting close to this gate. I think this gate's moved, you know. Yeah, it's moved, definitely. Okay, I know what's happened now. So I've been I put in a straight AB line, so that's why the gate's getting in the way. I thought I'd done a curve like I did in the other one, but I'd not set it up right, so that's totally my fault. I'm thinking it's not working right, it's running into the gate, but it's because it's put an A point here and a B point down there, and if there's something in between, it just draws a line, a straight line, so it's a nice straight line, whereas what I wanted it to do was curve around the gate. So I'd just playing with it, and I'd not pressed the right setting. So yeah, I'll show Andy it tomorrow and he'll be impressed, I think. What do you reckon to that then? Have you ever seen anybody doing that? Straw blowing with GPS. Whatever next. Mixering with GPS. What else can we do that's a bit weird? Edge cutting? I think hedge cutting might have been done though. But yeah, auto steering, straw blower thing on Joe Seal's farm here. Proper business. I like it. I like it. Forward thinking here, you know. We're forward thinking. We're at the forefront of technology. We are. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get all the tractors and stuff in the yard, back into the shed now. We've got most of them in. JCBs are here and that. But this is probably where I'm going to leave the video. If you've liked it, remember to press the like button, subscribe if you've not already, tell your friends about it, all that kind of business. And yeah, if anybody wants one of these, then I'll put a link in the description below, and you can give Stephen a ring and he'll sort the job out for you. He's a real nice guy. Up in Scotland, but he does UK wide. You can just post it out to you, whatever. Have a word with him. He's a really nice guy. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. See you later. Business. Day never ends. It's Sunday and I'm still here because we had a water trough that weren't working. I could hear him just slurping it back. It got bunged up, so that's ticked off. That's ticked off. Still got mixers to put away, shut out gates and all that job, but we're nearly there. Anyway, I just come on for a moan really, end of video. But hope everyone's had a great Sunday. I have had a really good one, to be honest, but that water trough's just annoyed me. I'm back on it. See you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. See you, bye. In addition to Mixer Mentions, Kid and Mellis, happy birthday, 9 today. See you later, guys. Bye.